Hello everybody, happy to see you guys here on my channel. I'm in a beautiful park and often nature inspires me to make videos for you guys and cover topics that I often don't even know before I come here, and this one today is like that. And this topic, I could probably call it love triangle or third wheel, or how to preserve your precious energy for those who deserve it. So that is the topic. We might have a couple runners or bicycle people, going back and forth here, but that's not gonna stop us from covering this topic. So as you guys know, I receive many letters, and of course I live life as well and talk to people. That is what I'm doing very often. And today I would like to talk about how sometimes we let other people use us. We give them our precious, pure, genuine love energy, and we do not receive very much in return except feeling depleted, hurt, and just completely heartbroken. And very often this situation can relate to a love triangle. For example, when you met somebody you didn't really count on, and you have things in common, you have this instant chemistry, and you just have the greatest time and things are really unfolding so well, but there is this little thing: this person isn't free. Maybe they are in a relationship, in a official relationship, or they are not officially married but they live with a partner, or they date another partner, and they say, oh my gosh, you make my life so amazing, I'm gonna finish up this other relationship and I'm gonna be with you because there is no one like you. I feel alive when I'm with you. And then one day they tell you that they love you, and so on and so forth, and you falling into this trap that, oh my gosh, I found my happiness. And sometimes we can't help our emotions, but sometimes we really believe in miracles and believe that, well, if this love was meant to be, then we meant to be together, and nothing will stop us from doing it. And I actually want to concentrate more on giving your precious energy, just giving it out to the wrong person. Maybe it's not even a triangle, maybe it's friendship or some kind of other relationship that you have, and you feel that you always showing up at your best. You bring your best intention, you quit everything you're doing to talk to that person, you give them your full focus, and they reaching out to you basically when it's convenient for them, when it's comfortable for them. Or they also tell you that, oh my gosh, if it's the love triangle situations, they say, oh, my wife, she's really so boring, she's so not interesting, and oh, she's only nagging, and I can't wait to get divorced from her. And very often I would say Ukrainian women have high risk at this, because they're often very naive and they fall in love with somebody wholeheartedly, and that's why they're so much afraid to trust, because very often they don't even know that the other person is married. Sometimes they do when it's too late. They just our men really can play the role of, oh, I love you, you're the best woman on the planet, and my wife is, we aren't even living in the same room, we aren't even sleeping together, we aren't even talking, she's boring, she's ugly, she's whatever. And so here's what's interesting thing that happens in love triangle. When you're part of a love triangle, you actually helping that couple to strive. because you bring aliveness, you give your energy, you give your love to the person, and that person gets the supplemented energy from you. Maybe they do have a dull relationship with their spouse, and whether you have or not have any kind of physical or sexual relationship with them, emotionally they are like, oh my gosh, the vampires. I just have mosquito flying into me. Please don't. They're like emotional vampires, because they're gonna, they're gonna drink your blood, and they actually gonna improve their relationship, because it's like a substitute. It happens very often that after things happening in a love triangle, the person, the woman or the man, stay with their spouse, and they are pretty happy because they got their dose of adrenaline, they had fun, and now they are back to their comfortable chair, to their comfortable lazy boy chair. If that's a guy, they don't have to change anything, they don't have to change the size of it, it's comfortable and fitting right the butt. And they think, oh my gosh, there's so much hustle, to change life, to move somewhere for somebody, starting everything over, and then this chemistry will disappear and it'll be same situation like with my wife right now. Why I wouldn't change it? And my wife maybe is very boring, but she's a known devil. Maybe I do not have the best connection with her, but hey, we have kids, we have this, we have whatever, and I can always find somebody else on the side to entertain me. And same happens often, also with guys. When you find somebody and you think that, guys, I have to put my glasses on. You find somebody, you think that, oh, this is a good person, she's just in a difficult situation, and then you just get used. You just get used, and that's all. You could never win in this situation. Not to mention that all people like that, they would manipulate, they would take advantage. I would say 99%. So what do you do? Like, how do you how do you get justice? Well, the thing is, you will never get it, you will never get appreciated. So if you give something to somebody, just make sure that you don't expect absolutely nothing in return. So if you really like that person, but you don't put a condition on them, if you want to help them with advice, with your support, something, maybe in any other way you helping them do that, but don't expect that they're gonna be with you, that they're gonna change their partner to be with you, that they're gonna change themselves, that they're gonna give you anything in return. If that's what you want to do, if you're so kind person, you want to give your energy, you want to give your precious heart, you want to open it up, just be ready that they're gonna step all over it if you let them, because you just let them do it. And another thing is, if somebody tells you that they would love to be with you, but they just can't choose between you and another person, help them with that choice. Like somebody said, you choosing between me and somebody else, don't choose me, I'll make it easy. Because if the person doesn't know, if for them it doesn't matter who they choose, make the choice easy, help them to stay where they are. People often are very weak, and they put that weakness upon you, and they project it. The only thing they do is they take the energy, your fresh, genuine adoration, love, support, whatever it is that coming from you, and they just do that to replenish theirs, whatever that might be. Again, guys, it can be also friendship, it can be also relationship in the family. When you feel so depleted, why do you feel that? Because there is no exchange. You give, but a special danger is when it's a love triangle, because if you are the third wheel, if you are the third one, you are the one that's gonna get hurt. You are in a worse situation there. So there are many people who are available, There are many people who are not in this weird situation. Oh, we are dating, but we are not. Oh, we just living together. You know, we just I don't know, paying rent together. Or yeah, I just feel sorry for her or for him. Or I'm just preparing for that, you know, whatever that may be. And you know, I talk to many of you guys. I don't want to put anybody on the spot. I'm also living life, you know, also going through life challenges and through good and bad, through pain and joy. And that's why I'm making my videos. And I just want to say, don't, when you let somebody to be a vampire, to drink your blood, to drink your energy, you are responsible for it. If you want someone's marriage to thrive because of your energy, you know, being the secret, you know, ghost, you know, muse, if that's what you want to do, go ahead and do it. Or clear your space, clear of some unresolved weird relationships, kind of double meaning, whatever that is. Clean this all up, make a major cleaning and start new. So that is my advice, guys, and I hope that it helps you. I really feel that
Hi.
hello. I really feel that topics like this should be addressed, and sometimes, you know, because I grew up on fairy tales as well, and we, you know, we believe that people will answer us with what we give to them, but it's not always true, and we should only give things that we do not want anything in return for. If you want to have love, give love, but don't expect to get it back in return, especially from the person that's just simply not available. Thank you, guys.